Peace to you and welcome to Christ Church Cathedral and the Nashville Unlimited concert tonight. My name is Timothy Kimbrough. So tonight, I say let's cheer the artists, give with great love, and stand in the succession of those who would bring those on the margin to the center. And to make a right start of it, let's pray. Gracious God, holy be the bodies of those who know hunger. Sacred be the bodies of those who are broken. Blessed be the bodies of those who suffer. In your mercy and grace, soften our hearts and fill us with gratitude for all the gifts you have given us. In your love, break down the walls that separate us and guide us along your path of peace, that tonight we might make music with the angels of heaven for the sake of joy, for the sake of peace, and for the relief of every suffering servant. This we ask in the name of your Son. Amen.
Thank you all for being here. First song I'm going to do tonight is one that I wrote quite a few years ago now, haven't done in a while. It was inspired by Room in the Inn, by the work that they do, and in particular, Charlie Strobel. And this song is kind of my observation of all of that. And I knew it was the right song to do this year when I came to church a couple weeks ago and Timothy ended his sermon with the title of this song. I knew I had to sing it. It's called You Are Not Alone. Charlie, wherever you are, this is for you. You take a walk downtown looking for a friend, but there's no one around, no one to let you in. You never felt like this before, so alone, so insecure. You wonder what you might have done for things to turn this way. When there's no place to go, you start to ask yourself, who do I really know? Who'd catch me if I fell? You feel the darkness closing in, getting underneath your skin. You're running out of ways to hide from what's inside of you. But you are not alone. No, you are not alone. Every single day I'm with you, every step of the way. You are not alone. Just take a look around. You're not the only one who's got a heavy load and a song unsung. You can build 1,000 walls, he'll find a way to climb them all. And if you need a reason why, just look up to the sky. 'Cause you are not alone. No, you are not alone. Every single day I'm with you, every step of the way. You are not alone. You are not alone. the wonderful Regina McCrary. She'll be back. So, when I was about 8 years old, we came back from living in England. My dad was military. We spent a lot of time over in Europe as a young kid, and he played a lot of Louis Armstrong records, and I was always kind of intrigued with Louis Armstrong. And when we came back to visit our family, who we hadn't seen in quite a while, somehow or another, my dad convinced me to sing a little bit of this song that I'm about to do, and it's the first song I ever sang in front of anybody, and I've never tried to do it before, but I just couldn't resist. And so my folks I was just there to see them. My folks are 95 and 93. They've been married for 72 years, been together for 77 years, and so I want to dedicate this one to my mom and dad, and my dad in particular for turning me on to Louis Armstrong. And it's a little number that you might recognize, although I don't sound like Louis. No one could sound like Louis Armstrong, but we hope you like it. Gifts I'm preparing for some Christmas sharing, but I pause because hanging up my stocking, I think I hear some knocking. Is that you, Santa Claus? It sure is dark out, ain't the slightest spark out upon my clacking jaws. Who's there? Who is it? Stopping for a visit? Is that you, Santa Claus? Are you bringing a present for me? Something pleasantly pleasant for me? Bet it's just what I'm waiting for, but would you mind slipping it under the door? Cold winds are howling, or could that be growling? My legs feel like straws. My, oh me, my, kindly will you reply? Is that you, Santa Claus? Up my stocking, I hear somebody knocking. Is that you, Santa Claus? Oh, there's Santa, you gave me a scare. Now stop teasing, 'cause I know you're there. We don't believe in no goblins today, but I can't explain why I'm shaking this way. Bet I can see old Santa in that keyhole. I'll get to the cause. One peek and I'll try there. Oh, there's an eye there. Is that you, Santa Claus? Please, please, pity my knees. Say that's you, Santa Claus. That's him, all right. Woo! All right, thank you. Thank you very much. We're very excited to have this next act with us. They've been here once before and just blew everybody away. Have to give a big shout out to Crystal Plowman, who has put this thing together over the last probably decade at least, and it's an incredible program for young musicians and even more than musicians, young people, and we're just excited to have them here. Please make welcome Fiddle Frenzy.
Thank you so much. This is the first performance we've had in almost 2 years, and we are really thrilled to be back. These kids, I have to tell you, they're kids and parents. They have gotten through Zoom lessons, all kinds of things, practicing moves and songs on the little TV screens, some of them using their cell phones, but they kept through it. So I want to say I'm really proud of them. I'm really glad to be back with you. I want to also introduce Miss Megan over here. She is my assistant, and she teaches with me as well. And we are happy to have her. Let's hear it. Woo! Oh, sorry, Megan Perdue. She does have a last name. She's not like Cher. We're going to play a couple of Christmas medleys for you. The first one, I know you'll recognize, it's one of our favorite pieces. It's called God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. We're going to play one more little tune here for you. Before we do that, I want everybody just to yell out your name Just your first name before we go. We didn't practice this, but these guys have names too. They're not just a frenzy. They're good little players. So let's go through everybody. What's your first name?
Cadence.
Cadence.
Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Summer.
Summer.
Thea.
Thea.
Lady.
Lady. See, they have to remind me. This is how I get them to remind me.
William.
William.
Darcy.
Darcy.
Cora.
Cora.
Lily.
Lily.
Ivy. Catherine. Kylie. Sophia.
Evan.
Annalie. Ruben. Lloyd. Chapel. Elliot.
All right. And Megan. Guys ready for the last song? All right. Can we do a little Joy to the World? Here's our last piece called Joy to the World.
All right. My good friend Don Henry has been part of Nashville Unlimited since we started as a radio show on WPLN back in the late 90s. We did 13 one-hour shows and had a great time, and then not too long after that, this wonderful opportunity presented itself. And so Don's been co-hosting this concert with me ever since 2000 when we started doing it here at the church. And he's an award-winning songwriter, a super guy. He's out on the road a lot these days with Tom Paxton and John Vesner. And but we're lucky enough to have him here all by himself, except he has to deal with me. Sorry about that, Don. I come with the gig.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Don Henry.
Thank you. Happy New Year, confetti flies. Darling dear, wipe your eyes. Sentimental journeys end, but tonight we begin again. And they just keep on rolling down your cheeks. So I'll gather them up and take a peek. Here's a tear for the year we lived on beans and bread, from apartment blues to Goodwill beds. Here's a tear for the year we grew up and moved on. And here's a smile for the beautiful years to come. Just like kids, we stop and stare as the ball falls in Times Square. Stroke of 12, and as we kiss, I can taste them on your lips, and they just keep on rolling down your cheeks. So I'll gather them up and take a peek. Here's a tear for the year Christopher was born, from flus and schools to Christmas morns. Here's a tear for the year he gave up that old thumb. And here's a smile for the beautiful years to come. Fireworks light your face, puts my heart in its place. There's a lump in my throat, and as I speak I begin to choke. Here's a tear for the year we planned that wedding day, from those winter lights to snow bouquets. Here's a tear for the year we fought but didn't run. And here's a prayer for the beautiful years to come.
One of the many wonderful things about being a part of the congregation here at Christ Church Cathedral is that they're always doing different things in the community and different arts, things supporting the arts. And, you know, it all starts from the top. And one of the things that I learned about Timothy Kimbrough not long after he became the deacon here at Christ Church Cathedral is that he is a wonderful piano player. And also that his son Josh is an acclaimed musician himself. And so for the last few years, we've been very fortunate to have the two of them perform for us, and it just kind of brings it all together. So I'm very happy right now to introduce Timothy and Josh Kimbrough.
Josh and I have brought one tune tonight, Good King Wenceslas. Good King Wenceslas. It's the text you may know. It's a John Mason Neal text, an English poet from the 19th century. King Wenceslas was a Bohemian king who in this text is trotting through winter weather to help a suffering subject. And you can almost hear in the arrangement that Josh has done here, almost hear the sort of plodding steps of the king in the American primitive arrangement that he's made. So we hope you enjoy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful surprise for you here musically. You can just tell by looking at these folks that they've got to be very interesting. And they have some wonderful music that I think will surprise, amaze, and perhaps amuse you. But I know I'm going to be hanging on every note. These are some great musicians. Please make welcome the Farmer and Adele.
Thank you. Thank you, please. Please, thank you. Thank you, please, thank you. Thank you, hey, thank you. We are the Farmer and Adele. We're so happy to be here. How about it for Dave Pomeroy, ladies and gentlemen? Well, in church. Can I get a yip? Yip. Can I get a yeah? Yeah. And can I get a yahoo? Yahoo. And a ho ho ho. Ho ho ho.
We'd like to play you an original holiday song by the Farmer and Adele. This is entitled Christmas Comes Just Once a Year. Lights on the globe, tinsel and gold. There's that special glow during Christmas. Presents lay under the tree. Christmas comes just once a year. Stockings are hung, carols are sung, feeling in the air sings Christmas. Christmas bells chime in holiday time. Christmas comes just once a year. Memories we place on each branch, renewing year after year. Ornaments I've treasured for us, and objects remind me of you, my dear. Icicles form blankets of snow, feeling in the air sings Christmas. All gathered here from far and from near. Christmas comes just once a year. Memories we place on each branch, renewing year after year. Ornaments I've treasured for us, and objects remind me of you, my dear. Icicles form blankets of snow, feeling in the air sings Christmas. We're all gathered here from far and from near. Christmas comes just once a year. We're all gathered here from far and from near. Christmas comes just once a year.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Grace.
Merry Christmas.
Grace Adele, what are you doing?
Merry
Grace, what are you doing?
I'm whispering Merry Christmas.
I can see that, but why are you whispering Merry Christmas?
When you whisper Merry Christmas after any holiday song, it just brings festivity to the song. It brings warmth. It brings joy. Merry Christmas. How about we all whisper Merry Christmas on the count of 3? Merry Christmas.
I'm feeling the warmth, Grace.
You feeling the warmth?
Mm-hmm. Giggly warmth.
Giggly warmth, that's true. Farmer Keenan, I love hearing all these classic holiday songs and all these Christmas songs.
I do too, Grace. Adele, you know, I bet there's not one that we're not going to hear tonight at this wonderful event.
Well, I know of one that I haven't heard yet.
Which one is that?
The Nutcracker Suite.
Wait a minute, Grace Adele. The Nutcracker Suite, isn't that one of those fancy ballets?
Ballet. Farmer Keenan, it's a ballet, and it's the Nutcracker Suite. I really believe we could do it.
Grace Adele, we're just 6 cowboys and a Grace Adele. How are we supposed to play one of them fancy ballads?
Well, with the Christmas spirit and whispering Merry Christmas, I really think we could pull it off. Let's give it a crack.
Well, I like the sound of it, but we'll need a little bit of encouragement. Can I get a yip? Yip! Can I get a yah? Yeah! All right, I'm ready. Let's give it a crack, Grace Adele.
Yip,
1,
yip.
2,
Nutcracker Suite.
We did it, Grace Adele, another year here in Nashville, Tennessee, playing the Nutcracker Suite, Western Swing style. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Billy the Kid Contreras on the fiddle, Cactus Jack on the fiddle, Rick Rohr and Rory Hoffman on the accordion, pioneering Paul Stewart on the bunkhouse bass, Grace Adele singing her way to the hearts of millions. No, 8 billions across America and beyond. Build second but first in each and every one of our hearts. That's Grace Adele.
And Farmer Keenan on the mandolin. Yip, 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 yip,
Thank
yip,
you.
yip.
Happy holidays. We'll see you down the Dusty Trail. More great music coming up next. Surprise guest.
Merry Christmas.
All right, well, we always like to have a mystery guest in the lineup. And this year, like I think it was maybe 2003 or 2004, they were here as a mystery guest. And they may be mysterious in that department, but they make some of the best music you've ever heard. They're one of the greatest bands in the history of bluegrass music. They've won more awards than you can ever imagine. But more importantly, they are really good people. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome the Mccoury Band.
Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. I'm going to play this number. This is for the great Bobby Osborne, who's 90 years old today, and he wrote this tune. We're going to play this for him.
be so blue thinking about you. Decoration of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. Christmas. Sitting across the aisle with a briefcase open now 90 miles. She never even noticed that lake back at Horseshoe Bend. And the couple with the kids at the front of the car, pushing all the way about some cookie jar. I'm gonna ask them what they saw at their journey's end. There's a fellow out there sitting in the back, keeps a smile on his face through a paper sack, looking out the window. He can't see past the pain, and the train keeps rolling. The train keeps rolling. The world keeps turning. The world keeps turning. All aboard. All aboard. Everybody's gotta get on board. Slows down unexpectedly. As I raise my blind, he slaps my knee, saying, "This is my stop, son, but you won't be traveling alone." I look out my window to wave him goodbye, but there's nobody there, just a light in the sky. I lose my breath and my blood runs cold as stone. I can feel the wheels turning underneath my feet. The life
We're back. And you know, when I think of Christmas, I think of steel drums. You know, I mean, there's just so many reasons, we can't even get into it. But this next group is very unique. They've been here once before. We're glad they came back. Glad they're still together. Led by Todd London. This is the Coral Bay Steel Drum Band. Please make them welcome.
more for you, just featuring the steel drums. And just real quickly, that was Dan Sherrill on percussion. Mr. Chris Patterson playing the double seconds. And then my name's Todd London, I'm playing the lead pan. And these are great instruments that we both learned to play in college. They come from Trinidad, and supposedly, I mean, as best we can tell, these were the only acoustic instrument invented in the 20th century. So they have that distinction. Plus, they're just really cool, right? It's hard to be in a bad mood when you hear this music, and it's hard to be in a bad mood when you're playing this music. So we're going to play a traditional Christmas tune for you now that I think sounds really great on these steel drums if we play it well. So we'll find out.
Well, this gentleman that's going to come up here next, well, he's already here, in fact. There he is. He's one of Nashville's finest studio players, stage players, singer, songwriter, loves Latin music. That's one of his passions. But this guy can do it all. He's one of those rare guys. I don't really like him that much, to tell you the truth. This is Will Barrow. Make him welcome.
All right, Will Barrow. Yeah. I'm very excited to have our next guest perform here. You got a glimpse of her earlier this evening. She's a Nashville native. Her father was one of the founders of the great gospel group, the Fairfield Four. In fact, they're celebrating their 100th anniversary this year. And she sang with Bob Dylan when she was just out of her teens, and she's sang and recorded with so many great artists, and written books, written songs, and she's a wonderful lady. She's changed my life, and I'm very grateful that she's here to change your life here tonight. So please make welcome the wonderful Regina McCrary.
If you would go with me in your spiritual mind, I'm going to take you on a spiritual journey. We see Mary. She's in Bethlehem, in labor, ready to have this baby. No room, nowhere for Mary. She ends up in a stable, in a barn, going through labor, having pain. And now here comes this beautiful, beautiful baby. And there's an angel in my spiritual mind that looks down upon Mary. And the angel says, Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make us new? And the child that you delivered would soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would count the storm with his hand? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm a storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss that little baby, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nation? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb, and that sleeping child will always is the great Mary, did you know? Thank you. Thank you. I am a minister, so I better shut up because I'll start preaching. So, you ready? Okay. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. All right. You can put your hands together. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright. Be blessed and white and bright. God bless you. Merry Christmas.
Regina McCrary. Yeah. Regina McCrary, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome the one and only Charlie McCoy.
Welcome everybody to our little part, and these two young ladies they are absolutely fantastic singers and great friends, and we're going to get together here and crank out some music, okay?
wish. Oh, that one too. Oh, man. All right, y'all might know this one, so you can sing along. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills, and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go tell it on the mountain. Come on now. Over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds feared, they're watching over silent flocks by night. Behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Well, go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
The shepherds feared and trembled when low above the earth rang out the angel chorus that hailed the Savior's birth. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Come on, Charlie. Down in a lonely manger, the humble Christ was born, and God sent us salvation, that blessed Christmas morn. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. What are we gonna tell now? Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born, and that Jesus Christ is born, and that Jesus Christ is. Oh, I'm telling you, he's
Brittany Black,
Thank you, John. Thank
Sandra
you, Charlie.
Lee.
Charlie McCoy, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only. I am so proud and honored to finish tonight's show with this incredible group. Please make welcome the Middagh Jazz Orchestra.
Just watch those icicles fall. What do I care if icicles fall? I've got my love to off with my overcoat, off with my glove. I need no overcoat. I'm burning with love. My heart's on fire. The flame burns higher, but I will weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm.
Thank you all so much. That was my little twist on the jazz standard, I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm. I hope you all are staying warm out there in the audience. We're going to continue on with a Christmas classic, Christmas Time is Here. And what do you do with a big band to a nice jazz, nice waltz? You turn it into a 4/4 swing tune. So this is my version of Christmas Time is Here. On that last one, you heard from Jose Sabaja on trumpet. Let's hear it for Jose. And how about a hand for Natasha Blaine on vocals? You'll hear more from Natasha on this one. You'll also hear from my friend on tenor saxophone, Mr. Jeff Coffin. This is Christmas Time is Here.
Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all the children call their favorite time of year. Snowflakes in the air, carols everywhere, olden times and ancient rhymes of love and cheer to share. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Yuletide by the fireside and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here, we'll be drawing near. Oh, that we could always be such spirit through the year.
If you would, please make welcome from Room in the Inn, Charlie Strobel and Rachel Hester, and just have them say goodnight in a few words to you here. Because the work that they do is the inspiration for all of this. So we're going to ask them to come down here and talk a little bit to you. And if you've never seen Charlie Strobel at a baseball game, you've never seen the definition of enthusiasm. So just know that. Charlie Strobel.
Thank you, Dick. Thank you all for waiting and listening to us. We had one song, Go Tell It on the Mountain. It reminds me of the seminary rector at my seminary had a famous saying, and he basically said that Jesus promises us two things, that your life has meaning and that you will live forever. And then he added at the end, if you get a better offer, take it.
I want to thank Christ Church Cathedral and Dave again for putting this on. I don't know about you, but music heals, and it felt great to be normal tonight. So thank you.
Yes.
Room in the Inn has not been easy. We look very different than we did since March 2020. And I think why we do what we do has never been more clear, because we need to just show up. We can't do everything, but we can do something. And while we were mourning all that we had lost and how different life has been in the last 18, 20 months, what we did realize also is that love costs, and that we could go it alone or we could join in what we call a compassionate community with people like you who've been with us all along. And I want to thank you for showing up over and over and over again for us. Thank you.